What's going on, everybody? I'm back here today with another video, and today we are going to be showing you guys tips and tricks to just make your Minecraft experience better and just get better at life. Let's get on with it. So, the first one we have here is to stop explosions. And let's just say, you're fighting a creeper or something like that, and you want to stop dying from creepers and stuff. So, you have come to the right place. So, we have our end crystal here. Usually, you can see, this will just blow me up. But, if I place a block in front of me, I take only half a heart of damage. It's just amazing. And it is the same thing with glass. And let's just say, you're fighting a creeper or something. You're like, oh my gosh, it's starting to blow up. All you have to do, place a block right there. You'll only take half heart of damage. And I went down a block. You don't have to go down a block. It's like, whoops. Oh my gosh. Just place a block there. Look, only half heart of damage. It's amazing. You can also go down a block here, and that will reduce the damage taken, but not by much. I'll just eat a bit of steak here to regain my health, and we will go on to the next thing. For the next thing, we have fall damage stuff. The first part, to negate fall damage completely, we have water, ladders, vines, the side of honey blocks. Keyword side, it's the side of them, not the top. And then we have slime blocks, the middle of slime blocks. And we also have cobwebs, anywhere on the cobweb. And then we have the stuff that partially reduces damage taken. We have the beds, we have honey blocks, we have hay bales, and we have lava. 2 blocks of lava. You can't see that right now, but I will show you guys that later. And then we also have diamond armor with prot 4, just boots with feather falling 4, and then diamond armor with prot 4 and feather falling 4 boots. And then we have regular diamond armor just for a constant to show you guys that it does nothing. Okay, so I will just be going through all these with you guys so you can see that they do indeed negate all fall damage. Obviously, water negates all fall damage. Next one we have here is ladders. And you have to fall on the side of the ladders or else it doesn't work. If you fall on the top here, it will just be like you're falling on any block and you will die. By the way, this is from a 30 block height. So from this block to that block up there that I teleport to, that is 30 blocks. Okay, the next one we have is vines. Vines are even easier than I messed that up. Here. It doesn't matter if I don't have max health because I'm not going to be taking any damage. But vines are even besides the point. Vines are actually easier than ladders because you can just go right on top of the vines. And they will not kill you because you can see you cannot actually just stand up on the vines. On the ladders, you can actually stand upon them. You can see that this hitbox is actually bigger than that one. Next, I will be showcasing off the honey blocks. And so, if I fall on the side of the honey blocks, not like I did there. If I fall on the side of the honey blocks, if I do indeed fall on the side of the honey block, eventually, once I fall on the side of the honey blocks, you all will be able to see. Falling onto the side of the honey blocks is not exactly the easiest task, but if I am able to do it, then you'll be able to. That's how I fall on the center. Now, for the final attempt, if I actually do indeed fall on the side of the honey block, sometimes it does glitch out and not work. But sometimes it does work like that, and it will take no fall damage. Okay, next for the ones that partially reduce fall damage. So first, we have lava. Now, lava, obviously, it reduces fall damage, but you're going to be taking a lot of fire damage. So you're probably going to want to have a resistance on fire resistance. And all you have to do is just drink the fire resistance, jump into lava, and it will partially reduce the amount of damage you take. You can see, though, this is 2 blocks. Next, we have the bed. And then we'll have the honey block, then we'll have the hay bale. So if I go jump on the bed, you can see it did do quite a bit of damage. And that is because beds are not very good, but they still will get the job done if you are falling from 30 blocks. Next, we have the honey block, except this honey block we are falling on the top of. That does 4 hearts of damage to you from the 30 block height, which is pretty good, especially compared to the bed. Now, if I get my health all the way up, you will see that the hay bale is actually the best out of all of them. It made it so I only took 3 hearts of damage compared to the 4 by the honey block and the a lot by the lava and the bed. Okay, so you can see we have diamond armor on now. Just to show you guys, diamond armor does not work to decrease any fall damage. Or at least if it does, it barely works. Now, if we put on just the feather falling for boots with, diamond armor, just to show you guys. That time I did fall on there. Just so you guys don't think I'm cheating. And then, if I fall down, you'll see it will leave me with 3.5 hearts. Now, if we put on the protection set of armor, you might not think that it works, but just having protection works very well. So if I go up here and regain all my health, jump off here, you'll be able to see that I am left with 5.5 hearts, which is way better than having feather falling. And now, if I've prot and feather falling, and I get myself to full health, I only take 2.5 hearts, which is 1/4 of your health. Now, for the final test. If I jump onto a hay bale, and I have prot 4 and feather falling 4, I will only take 1/2 of a heart of damage, which is just amazing. Just the exact same amount of damage you'll take when you place a block in front of yourself and get blasted. Okay, so now that we are done with this one, we will move on to the next one, which I think is a very cool one. If I go into creative here, then I will be able to show you guys. We have the minecart, the rail, and the fishing rod. For this one, you will have to get super high CPS. All you have to do, place a rail, place a minecart, destroy the rail, and then go into the minecart with a fishing rod. You want to always be holding the fishing rod. I am doing this in creative because my fishing rod will not break. You can see it does not take any amount of damage at all. It does not lose durability. It still has 64 durability. You can see over here on the side. But if I was in survival, this rod would break super easily. So if you're doing this in survival, you might want to have Unbreaking 3 on it and then have multiple different fishing rods. Okay, so I'll show you guys. It's very cool. If you click super fast, you'll actually be able to fly. I did not do it very well that time, but this time I'm going to try it again and see if I can do it. Just break that under there, go into there, and then you have to get super high CPS for this. See, look, I'm flying. And you can also turn yourself to turn, but if you're losing CPS, you will start going down. And then once you fall, you cannot go back up. You will have to redo the whole thing. Replace the rail, replace the minecart, destroy the minecart, destroy the rail, and then, oh, yes, you do have to look straight down when you're doing it, or it does not work. See, if I go here, it does not work at all. You have to be looking straight down so your rod is rodding the minecart to make it move. And then, once you're doing this, you have to just get super high CPS. And then you'll be flying. The higher CPS you get, the higher you'll go up. The lower CPS you get, you'll go down more. So yeah, that one is probably my favorite out of all of these. I think that's the coolest. Okay, so for this one, we're going to be having End help us with this. He will be showing us how critting works and why critting is so helpful. So first of all, hit me one time, just regularly hit me. You see, I am left with 4 hearts of health. And he didn't do anything special. He just ran up, hit me, and then just went back. Just nothing special. If I get to full health again here, this time he's going to crit me, and you can see how much health I am left with. I was only left with 2 HP, 2 hearts. And that means he did 8 hearts of damage compared to the 6 hearts of damage he did before. It's way more. And it's especially useful when you are doing PvE combat against zombies and skeletons and stuff like that. And it's just very helpful with minimal work. All you have to do is jump and then hit on your way down. It has to be on your way down. It will not work if you're doing it on your way up. You have to be on your way down. Okay, so this one is very cool. You can only do it in creative. At least it's a lot easier in creative. You might be able to do it in survival, but I bet it would be very hard. For this one, you can just have one random block just sitting anywhere. It honestly doesn't really matter. Like, I can do it with pretty much any block I want to. But basically, you see, there are no blocks around this. Nothing that I could replace the block on. But if I do this right, you destroy the block, and then right after it, I'm talking right after, like less than a tick after, you place it back. And it is very useful in building, and it does not take much work. See, look, he's not even falling at all. See, look, if I do this, the block's just getting replaced. It's not even getting destroyed. That time, it is easy to mess up. But that time, you can see, if you don't do it quick enough, if you're like, it doesn't work. You have to do it, I think, less than a tick of speed. And you can see, super easy. Under here, you can also see, like, there's nothing that I can place it on. And it's like, oh, I want to replace this. I don't want to have to destroy it and do that, though. So just quickly, I can just, boop, just do that. Super easy. That one's, it's pretty useful, mostly in creative, though. Like, when you're building stuff. I don't do much building, but it's still pretty useful. So this one is all about being in the end. As you can see, we have not defeated the Ender Dragon here. And we just really struggled to defeat the Ender Dragon. So what are we going to do? Let's say you wanted Elytra, or you wanted enchanted diamond armor, enchanted iron armor, some good weapons. All you have to do, bridge out about 1,000 blocks to the end island. And it just has to be a one place. You do not have to have these walls. We just added these walls just so we didn't fall off, because we're just going to be giving ourselves speed here. And you can see I am going super fast. And I'm just going to go all the way over here to the end island. Obviously, in survival, you will not be able to have speed. I'm just doing this to speed up the process. Speed up the process. As you can see, we have reached the end islands. Obviously, you can see that there is not End City, but we have made it to the End Islands. If you want coarse fruit or something like that, then you can get it here. There sometimes will be an End City just right away, but usually not. You're usually going to have to go to many End Islands, just use Ender Pearls and stuff like that to get there. But it's very useful if you want elytra and just really good enchantments on armor and just different stuff like that. So now that you have all this good stuff and you can defeat the Ender Dragon, you don't exactly have to defeat the Ender Dragon yet. Okay, so now that we have the Ender Dragon defeated, then you can actually destroy the obsidian. Let's just say you wanted tons of obsidian for different obsidian things, you know. Let's just say you just destroyed all this obsidian. You just really like obsidian. It's your favorite thing. Let's say you ended up destroying all of this obsidian. You're like, what? I want some more obsidian. Well, if you re-summon the Ender Dragon, then you can get more because they'll get replaced. The obsidian will come back. So if we do get ourselves end crystals, all you have to do is just place these 4 things like this here and have an egg. And then it will start recreating the whole map. You can see here, look, it's destroyed. And look. Then look, it's all back. And then you can just mine up. This could be with if you destroyed everything. Obviously, you would not be able to destroy the bedrock blocks up here, but if you destroyed all of the obsidian around and stuff everywhere, you will be able to recreate it like this. Summon the Ender Dragon and just do it over and over again. And then you'll have these things, which you can teleport to different end islands if you just use pearls or something like that. It just makes your life easier. You can do a lot more things. Now, I hope that you all have enjoyed this. I hope you have learned a couple of things. And make sure to subscribe if you learned something new. Make sure to also subscribe if you did not learn something new. Just subscribe anyway. Like, you will sometime learn something new from one of these videos. I bet $10 bucks. Well, I think that's enough rambling. I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya!